got on, if you would acknowledge the person or persons that invited you to join us tonight. And by doing that, you can go to the chat box and just put the names in at the chat box so we'll know who invited you on the call. With that being said, I'd like to just kind of get the ball rolling a little bit on your mind. First thing, if you could make your job an option in 6 months, would you do it? If you could make your job an option in 6 months, would you do it? 3 being yes. 3 being yes. If you can invest in the future with AR versus the bank, would you do it? 3 being yes. If you can make money for you while you're sleeping, would you do it? Absolutely. But 3 being yes. Angel Giro, is that correct? Are you on? Angel Giro? If you could make, oh, I'm sorry, I messed up. The question I want to ask is, what is your freedom? Now, freedom meaning it can, financial freedom, can make your job an option in 6 months. What is your freedom? What is a number? You can put that in that chat box what your number is. What is your freedom? Meaning a number. 10,000 a month? Absolutely. Absolutely. $100,000 a year. Excellent. Said everybody, first off, I wanna congratulate Kimberly Poe for hitting Icon 600, everybody. Congratulations, Kimberly. I just started up with this company last week. Actually, today makes a week for me, and I came in less than 2 days, making a residual, and this is the fastest. This has been the most fastest way for me to make money in anything that I have ever done. So, with that being said, I would like to get ready to introduce our Speaker of the House. His name is James Leonard, but we like to call him JL. I've been knowing JL for probably about 30 years, and we think a lot alike on a lot of different things. And he's now Icon 3000. He's an Icon 3000. Congratulations to JL for making Icon 3000, and there's more to come. But this time, I would like to present the speaker tonight. JL, you on?
Yes, I am, Terry. Thank you very much for the introduction and holding it down for me until I can get back. Yes, guys, I'm actually doing something right now, but nothing is more important to me right now than to bring this information. Now, what I want to first do is welcome all the guests that are in attendance tonight. If you're a little bashful to speak out loud, if you would please in the comment sections, let us know who you are and who invited you here, please. Okay, well, I know some people might be a little fast for that. Anyhow, just go in the comments if you would put your name and who invited you here. That'd be appreciated. How you doing? How you doing, Silk? What we're doing, guys, is we're excited. We were presented with an opportunity to help people basically make their job an option in 6 months. Terry alluded to this earlier, guys, and he asked you, what is your freedom number? So I'm going to ask you the same thing. What is your freedom number? And what I mean by freedom number, I mean, how much money would it take a week to make you say, I'm good. I'm good. I don't have to wake up and give these people 12 hours of my day. I don't have to go out there and give them 8 hours of my time dealing with people, dealing with a situation that I'm not happy with, that makes me sad, that depresses me, that when Monday comes around, I'm dreading waking up to go there. As Terry alluded to, guys, in our company that we have that we are introducing to you, we have people who are earning a residual income. They basically walking into the door earning a residual income because of the amount of people that are coming in, because of the excitement level that this company provides. Now, I want you guys to look over here. When I say weekly residual, somebody's freedom number is here. And I want you to think about that through this presentation. What's your freedom number? Right now, I'm at a point right here at an Icon 3000 where I have a weekly residual of 750. Excuse me? Can somebody mute your phone, please? Or your device? Okay, so at this point, this is where I'm at, but that is not my freedom number by far. I want you to look at this, and I'm going to come back to it. But basically, what we've done, along with my leader, Mr. Bless Ellis, who I hope you will hear from later on, he brought an opportunity to me. And I'm going to tell you something about myself. I've been in the network marketing industry for over 5 years now. And it wasn't until, and I've been diligently working hard at developing my skills and working at it, because I already know that I can't rely, I don't want to rely on working for the next 30, 40 years until I'm 70, and then retiring, hoping that a 401k or that my Roth IRA sustains me, because I'm afraid. I'm afraid because when I go out to Walmart, when I go out to a restaurant, I'm seeing elderly people working there. And I'm quite sure that they set themselves up with a retirement situation or had an idea of how they wanted their golden years to be. And I'm sure that it wasn't working the register or greeting people. They wanted to relax and enjoy their labor that they gave. So for me, this is very passionate for me to find a way to retire myself from working for someone else, but also bring value not only to myself, but to other people as well too, because I'm not selfish. When I see an opportunity that can bless me, and I also know that it'll bless other people, I get very, very excited and I share it with everyone. Now I realize everyone may not be familiar with this industry. They've heard all sorts of propaganda about this industry, and they have misconceptions about what it is that we do and how we do it. But basically what we do is find scenarios and strategies to help people reach their financial number. Guys, what is your freedom number? I want you to look at this. Now, what we're going to talk about is this amazing company that uses artificial intelligence to basically grow your money at a rate of 10 to 30% a month. I want you to ask yourself this. If you have a savings account at a bank, how much did your money make today for you? Most banks offer an interest rate of 0.01% or 0.02% if you're lucky. And if you put your money in there, they'll tell you that they'll give you that percentage annually. Well, what they do with that money is invest it. And they use a market called the Forex market to do so. Forex is a $5.4 trillion a day industry. 5.4 trillion. And the regulations have been lifted where average, ordinary people can actually be involved in the Forex market. See, it used to be a point in time where you would have to have $1 million or $5 million to even invest in it. Now, everyone is open to be able to invest in it. But the thing is, it takes time to learn this skill set. And most people don't have the time to do so. But we look in today's society and we think about AI, artificial intelligence. You have artificial intelligence with your refrigerator. You have artificial intelligence with your washing machine. Your car is starting to have artificial intelligence. When you go to Walmart, they are sending you to lines where artificial intelligence is helping you check out. So why wouldn't we utilize artificial intelligence to make money for us? That makes sense, don't it? Would you agree? If you agree with me that it would make sense to have artificial intelligence work for us, put a 1 in the chat room, please. Awesome, awesome. So guys, let me show you something. I wanted to show you that screen, but then this is what I want to say to you. In less than 2 months, with the guidance of my team, because I didn't do this by myself. Without my team, I am nothing. Without this team, this Stop Playing movement, I am nothing. Nothing. But with the guidance of my mentor and the rest of our cohorts and our team, I was able in less than 2 months to achieve the level of Icon 3000. And what that means is that I am getting a residual income of $750 a week, regardless if I get up and come to this job or wake up and decide I want to go do something for money. If I want to go sell something, I'm still going to get that $750 at the end of Friday. That's remarkable. I'm going to be honest with you guys. I cried 2 times when that happened. I cried twice. I called my mom. I talked to her because nobody knows my story yet, but my story will be told. But just to know that I'm in a position now that I can help her, that I can help my dad, that I can help everybody in my family that needs it if they're willing to look for the help. Because, you know, everything ain't charity, yo. But I'm in a position to help my mom most and foremost with this opportunity. And that was emotional for me. I've never, in the 5 years that I've been in this industry, reached this kind of accomplishment. So it was very emotional for me. So basically what I want to do is share this with other people, because we really mean what we say. We can show you how to make your job an option in 6 months. Guys, this happened in 2 months. I'm telling you, 6 months. We can show you how to make your job an option. Tell me, I want to come back to this one more time, guys. I really want you to look at this. What's your freedom number? How much will it take for you to say that at the end of the week, I'm good with that? I can sustain my household. I can travel the way I want to. I can do the things that I want to for my family. Which one of these numbers will get you there? Now, what I want to do, man, because I'm not the only success story on this call. Terry mentioned that he hit Icon 150 within a matter of 24 hours. We have 2 or 3 other people who also ranked up in a matter of just coming in and activating. It's amazing. So what I want to ask is I'm going to call on one of my very close friends, Ms. Kim Powell. I'm going to unmute you. As a matter of fact, I'm going to unmute all of you. So Kim, please step in and give people an idea of what happened when you came into this opportunity.
Hi, Jay, can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
Okay, awesome. Wow. Well, I was coerced to join this opportunity. My arm was pulled, my leg was twisted. You know, I had been a little burned out from network marketing, and my team, you know, Bless Ellis, Jamar, Jay, you know, you guys would not leave me behind. So to be completely honest, they forced me to join the business. For a while, for about 2 months, I didn't do anything to be quite honest with you. I did not do anything. I sat back and I watched because I wanted to see if it was real, and I just needed to get myself together. And then I woke up because my compadres were making some serious money in this business, and it legitimized everything for me. And all I did, to be quite honest with you, I got really excited about it. I introduced it to 3 of my partners. And the next thing I know, I get a phone call from Bless Ellis and Ray Hope telling me I'm Icon 600. And all I did was bring in 3 people. I was completely blown away. If you guys don't know what that means that I've been blessed to bring home an extra $600 every single month residually by just bringing in 3 people. And I'm sure James is going to elaborate on how that can happen to you, possibly, or anyone else, throughout the rest of this presentation. But I just have to say I'm completely blown away by this company. I'm super excited about the training that we have, the tools, and just the network. So I'm going to pass it back over to you, Jay. But thank you guys again for this amazing opportunity.
Thank you very much, Kim, for doing that. Now, also, we have a few more people that I want to acknowledge before I move forward. Miss Martina, would you please unmute yourself?
Yes, sir, Mr. JL, sir, I'm here.
Thank you. Could you please elaborate for people on this call how your introduction to this opportunity went down?
I have a story similar to my cash flow queen sister, Kimberly Poe, in where I was presented the opportunity, but life was smacking me at the time, and I really couldn't pay attention. I couldn't focus. And I was told that the team would not leave me behind, similar to what Kim is saying. The team will not leave you behind. And because you'll elaborate on this being a forced matrix, you are actually forced to make money. And so when I was told that I needed to pay attention, I was being hard-headed, and I completely missed the opportunity to go Icon 600 earlier because I really and truly had my head down. But once I saw the excitement, and again, once I saw the way the team was moving and grooving and how they were starting to bring in income, one of my coaches, Kirk, said, I need for you to hold your head up and I need for you to pay attention. I need for you to log into your back office and see what's going on. And when I opened my back office and saw the way the force matrix and the team building had allowed me to have a team up under me, I was told, now you need to pay attention. Now you need to listen to what we're saying. And now you need to get involved, which is exactly what I did. I listened to the training that they put me on. I paid attention to what was going on. And they said, now I need for you to go let everybody else know what you see. And as soon as I did that, I actually got about 4 people on the call. One of them, Kirk helped me with. The other 2 I brought in. And on the next day, I brought a 4th person in. But by the time I had done all of that, as soon as I reactivated and put those first 3 people in, I did the same thing as Kim. I instantly started making the residuals of $150 a week. And I bring home now $600 a month as well. So I too am extremely excited. I'm more excited about the blueprint and the marketing and letting people know that they can do this. If they're looking at this as if they don't have the money to trade, then you have an option here. You have an option here by introducing the program to people and allowing them to see how quickly and how shocking that residual is. And then you'll have the money to start doing a little bit of investing. And so that's another option that you have. If you're looking at this thinking you can't trade, I'm sure Ray Hope will come in with her story in a moment and tell you, her process with not knowing about trading, or the bit of information she knows about trading and how she was able to capitalize on that as well. But congratulations, Terry. Congratulations, JL. I'm so excited for you guys. Congratulations, Cashflow Queen. I'm excited for this, and I thank you, Bless Ellis, for bringing Kirk on and making him make me look at it. And thank you, Kirk, who's not here tonight, but thank you, Kirk, just for, making me wake up and look at it. I pass it back to you, Mr. JL, sir.
Thank you so much for your contribution to the call.
Mm-hmm.
So, guys, my dear friend Martina just mentioned Ray Hope. She's very dear to me. I'm going to ask Ray to unmute as well for just a moment, just to give a brief testimony of how this affected her as well.
Awesome, JL. Can you guys hear me okay?
Yes, I can.
Awesome. Well, I tell you what, I have been in, I think most of us on the call are in my econ, and I've been with it for 3 years. In fact, I tell everybody my testimony of how the company saved my home. I was going through a really dark time in my life, and I was going through foreclosure processes, and I needed to come up with money or lose the house. And I got a fateful phone call. Someone called me and told me about my econ. I put my head down. I started getting to work, and I was able to save my house. And then so fast forward 3 years, I get another call from Brother Bless Ellis, and it was a week before Christmas. Really? So he called me right before Christmas, and and he was just really breaking down the numbers and the reality of numbers, the reality of time compounded, and how much are you bringing in on a residual basis. And when you start to look at the numbers and you're realistic with yourself, the numbers weren't matching the grind. And there's no shade against what we do, because that's the foundation of what we learned. Cash asset cash, income shifting, the whole nine. But when he broke it down the way he did and he showed it to me, I was like, now look, Les, I'm going to do this because I trust you. You my brother, and I trust you. I said, man, it's a week before Christmas. All my money is tied up. But I said, you know what? I'm going to do this because I see it. I see the potential. And most of all, because I have a relationship with very many people on this call. But I have a relationship with Brother Bless Ellis. And when he broke it down, I told him, I trust you. I'm going to do this because I trust you, okay? Not so much because it's the company, because I have a relationship with him and I trust him. So I went ahead and I got in and I sat on it. I was like, it's before Christmas and then the new year and stuff happens and life happens. Sat on it. But I tell you, it was never a day that passed by that he didn't pick up the phone. He's like, yo, Ray, I need you to look in your back office. Yo, Ray, yo, Ray, yo, Ray. So he was always calling me, telling me I need to look in my back office, and I'm seeing growth. And I'm like, wow, I didn't do anything. And I'm seeing all these people back there. It's like, all right, let me put some energy into this. When I started really talking to people and breaking it down the way that my brother broke it down to me, it made sense. It made sense to me. It made sense to them. And before I knew it, I hit Icon 600. I mean, I know I hit 150, but I didn't even pay attention to the 150. I just like, look, let me go straight for the 600. So I made Icon 600, and then I made Icon 15. And I was like, come on, man. So to see that I'm getting an extra $1,500 in my household, I made a post that my mortgage, I'm pretty much mortgage free, because my mortgage is a little bit under $1,500. I could flip the whole thing to pay the mortgage, but what I'm doing is doubling up, because there's going to be a day where I'm going to get rid of the mortgage altogether. And this platform is helping me do that. So between the training, which I'm excited about, this AI software, this is the truth. So when I look at the trading and then I'm looking at the residual, just like Martina said, if people who don't have the money who are, really scraping together the money to join the business, and then they don't have the money to trade, then you really have to bless other people with this opportunity, and your blessing is going to come by default. And you're going to start earning that money, and you can flip that money into trading. So now everything is on the house. Everything is coming from the business. And it makes sense. And so if it makes sense, it's going to make dollars. If you haven't made a decision to lock arms with the team, do so, because it has really been a true, blessing to me. I'm learning. I always wanted to learn how to trade. We have amazing leadership, within our community who actually teach us. So not only do we have the software and the algorithm doing the work and finding the trades and opening and closing trades and getting you into profit, but we actually have leadership that teaches us. It's like plus and plus. You really just cannot go wrong. And when you start seeing how this is built, where I can actually bless people on my team and help them level up, it's really a great feeling that we really are all pulling together and we're all on this grind together so that we can all level up together. So thank you so much, JL, for inviting me to your call tonight. Forgive me for being a little tardy. Let me tell you something. This thing rings nonstop. It rings all the time. And I was on a few calls prior to being able to get on here, trying to lock them in. Got 4 more who may be joining on this week. I'm not here to play any games. I'm here because I'm going to be hitting my 52nd birthday in August. So I don't have time to play games. My oldest child is in med school. My middle daughter is in college. My youngest son is starting college this year. I have no time to play games with my money. I need my money making money. My money needs to be duplicating itself, and I need to have a consistent residual income, something I can guarantee every Friday that residual gonna hit, and I can know how much my check is gonna be. That's powerful. That's powerful right there. So if you haven't made a decision, make one tonight. Back to you, JL.
Thank you so much, Ray. The elegant Ray Hope, guys. Now, there's one more person that I want you to hear from, and I'm going to finish up this because Ray alluded to it, so I want to go ahead and touch on it now so I can go back into the body of what this is and give you an understanding of how you get paid. I want to keep this short. But as she said, we have people on this team. This team is what you're also looking at joining with. We have people on this team that will help educate. We have a strong support system. Now, this sister that I'm about to introduce you to, Dr. Veronica Walters. She is phenomenal. She and I met in another company. I won't mention that or nothing, but we traded with each other. So Dr. V, if you please unmute yourself, and let's give these guys a brief understanding of what's about to happen. This is a Forex educator, and we will be having classes to show people that want to know how to use their software, how to use the Forex system. Dr. V.
Hey, JL, can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
Awesome. Listen, you guys, my story is pretty much like everybody else that you heard on here. When you have people who have seen you pour out and seen you give selflessly, and then they think of you when they see an opportunity for you to be able to really, really, really change your life, that's exactly what happened for me. JL had been talking to me. I'm like, yeah, okay, I'm good, right? And so he just was like, Dr. V, no, you don't understand. Let me tell you guys something. I remember in December of 2017, 2017, God dropped in my spirit, listen, pips, praise, and profits. I was like, yes, that's everything. Listen to some gospel, get our motivation on at 4 o'clock in the morning and help people learn how to trade. That's literally what I did. We started the group. It was about 10 people in the group. The group grew to over 1,100 people in a matter of a few weeks. Everybody wanted to be in because we created a family. We created community. We were there to support each other. We talked about how to count pips. We talked about how to read the charts. We talked about what it meant. Now, listen, I didn't come in knowing everything about Forex, but I was determined to learn and then teach. That's what I do. I'm an educator. I've taught college for over 32 years. I own a school for entrepreneurship for grades 6 through 12. I'm an educator. That's who I am. And so the educator in me rose up and I began to educate people from what I knew and what I understood. You guys, we're about to run it back. Pips, praise, and profits is about to get popping again. And we're going to be able to provide some classes to assist you on the journey. So if you want to learn how to trade, like while you're making money, while your money is making money for you, and you want to learn how to trade, don't feel like you're going to be out there by yourself, because I promise you, you absolutely will not. And we work with people from all over the world in doing it. And so listen, we can do it again. Build it again. Build it bigger, better, and stronger, because this new season that we're stepping into is better than the season that we just exited. So if you are in a place where you're trying to make a decision and you're saying, God, I need something. You've been praying, you've been crying out because your situation is not what you want it to be. I came to tell you that tonight, God has intervened on your behalf and he has positioned you to walk into the very thing that you've been praying for. So you don't have to pray anymore about it. You don't have to look any further. God is providing you with what you've asked for. Now the question is, what will you do with what's been provided? JL, I'm turning it back over to you.
Thank you so much, Dr. V. Man, my goodness. And if anybody know me, know how I go. But when I met this woman, she broke me down, tore me apart in seconds, and told me who I was, and then built me back up. Love of the death. No, excuse me, love of the life. How about that? So, guys, let's get back on schedule with the program. Let's talk about what we're offering here. This is a software company that offers an algorithmic bot that looks at the market and it strategically makes trades for you. Okay, it looks and see if they made a trade that is going the other way. They say, wait a minute, I don't like how that looks. Let me take a trade in the opposite way to protect your money. So we're using the AI system that basically is thinking and is learning as the market goes. On average, we can't guarantee any income. We can't guarantee results, but what we can do is look at the results that we've had and speak on those. See, past profits does not guarantee future gains, but what we can do is look at the strategy that we've used, the results that we have, and make an educator say, well, look, we are getting 10 to 30% a month. Let me ask you, I'm going to bring this back. Does your bank account do that? Does your bank account even earn you $1 a day? You would agree with me and say no. Am I right? If you would say no, please put a 1 in the chat, please. How much did your bank account pay you today? Well, I earned $17 the first day that I operated this system. The next day I earned $25. That's phenomenal. You wouldn't even make that in a year with a $1,000 account. You would not make that. So we use that as the first form of getting paid in this company. The second form is you bring other people to the opportunity so they can learn how to make their money multiply as well too. And this company is so amazing that what they've done, they said to you, look, we have this software. And by the way, guys, I didn't mention it. The software is only $199. They say we got this software that if you utilize it, you can earn these gains. But guess what? If you bring 3 people along with you, we will give you this software for free. There is no monthly membership fee that goes along with it. If you just bring 3 people, be caring enough to show someone else how they can multiply their money, then your subscription is free. And that's basically what we've been doing. That's what we did with Ray Hope. That's what we did with Martina. That's what we did with Kim Poe. And when they came in and activated, all of a sudden they saw they had all these people underneath them and they could activate a compensation plan that would give them residual income every week. Now, I'm going to go back and I'm going to ask you guys one more time. What is your freedom number? Do you just want to use the product and earn, extra $15 to $20 a day, which is phenomenal? Because I don't like looking at my bank account and seeing it not doing anything. I want to see it do something. Or do you just want to be accustomed to do that? Or do you want to build an income that can retire your job or make it an option in 6 months? Now, as I said, I didn't want to keep this call going too long, but I do want to, if he would, my mentor, I would like for him to come on and speak and give you guys something in closing before I close out this call. Mr. Ellis, would you please unmute yourself?
Hey, what's going on, Jay? Can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Okay, pardon me for not going on the camera. I'm in a place where it's just looking crazy. But anyway, listen, man. Hold on. Okay, got you. There you go. I can see. All right, everybody on this call, man. Well, first of all, thank you for bringing me on, JL. I appreciate it. I want to send a strong shout out and applause to all of the ladies, Dr. V, Kimberly Poe, Martina Britt Yoverton, Ray Hope, who just stepped out on faith and believed in what was being told to them, or just believed in the individuals that actually brought them to this company, and then they actually took action. Okay, so I want to applaud them, not for the ranks that they hit, not for the money that they're making. I want to applaud them for taking action. okay? Because that's the first step. That was the first thing. That's what got them to the point where they are now, all right? The actual having faith and taking action on that belief, okay? So with that being said, I want to encourage everybody who is listening to this call. One thing that Jay mentioned, and he keeps mentioning, I'm going to mention it again, right? What is your freedom number? I want you to really think about that for a second. Think about what your freedom number really is. That is that amount of money that will make your job, once again, as Jay mentioned, an option, but also puts you in a position of freedom where you can actually breathe again, where you can actually start dreaming again. Okay, JL, do me a favor if you can, pull up the, do you mind bringing up the compensation plan one more time? Put it on the screen, right? I want you guys to take a really good look at this here, okay? Because I know that your freedom number has to fall anywhere between 3,000 and 25,000, okay? I want you to look at this compensation plan, right? And I want you to target that number, your freedom number. I want you to target that freedom number right now. Go ahead and take a look at this, right? Target that number that you know that if you were to receive that weekly, that would create a level of freedom for you. I want you to look at that. Okay? Now, if you've spotted your number, you guys, look right next to it. All right? Right next to your number, that'll on the right-hand side, that'll tell you exactly how many individuals you would need to make that happen. But not only you, your entire squad, that me, Ray Hopes, all of them, we're all above you. So guess what we have to do? We are forced to have to put people below us because there's no place else to put them. Okay? So I want you to look at your freedom number right there, right? I want you to focus on that number. Okay? You guys, there is your goal. There is your goal right there. Freedom is looking at you and you are looking at it. The question is, what are you going to do about it? I just applaud a bunch of amazing women and guys and girls, women and men about taking action. Now is the time, you guys, to take action. To take action. We're talking freedom. We are talking residual income. You guys, that's what the Stop Playing movement is all about. It's about creating freedom. It's not even really about money. It's about freedom. But money actually allows you and assists you on creating and being free. Okay? So what I explain to you guys is, once again, take a look at these numbers and pull out your number. Come on board and let's focus on hitting that number, because guess what? The reality is we can hit these numbers in record time, you guys. Record time. This week, today is Wednesday, okay? By Friday or Saturday, I'll be at $5,000 residual income every single month, you guys, right? Every single month. That's somebody's entire salary. That's $60,000 a year. And that was done in about 2.5 months. 2.5 months, you guys. Stop what they call playing. Get in the game. You cannot, you cannot score a shot if you are sitting on the bench. It will never happen. All right? So I encourage everybody, every guest that's on this line, get with the person that invited you to this call. Get with the person that invited you to this call. Get on board. Do what everybody else on this call has done. Take action, okay? And let's go ahead and start reaching for that goal. You can honestly be free in 30, 60, or 90 days, you guys. Straight up. If you grind this thing out, 30, 60, or 90 days, because everybody I know wants their money generating money for them. Could you imagine having a $500 in an account and it compounding $15 to $20 every single day? Stop playing, right? So this is for everybody, all right? This is for everybody. This is for you. And at the same time, you'll get yours. You'll be able to do that for free for yourself. But not only that, you'll be able to create a whole separate income. And once this thing kicks in, you guys, it doesn't matter if you get sick. It doesn't matter if your kids are sick. It doesn't matter if you get up. It doesn't matter if you stay or you lay down. It doesn't matter what happens. At the end of the week, you guys, you are receiving money without working for it anymore. You do this thing one time, and you get paid over and over and over again. Okay? Everybody knows Bless Ellis can ramble, so I'm going to go ahead and cut this now. But once again, I'll leave you with this. Action. Just take action. Get back with the person that got you on this call, and just go ahead and move, because I promise you the blessings are on their way. God bless you guys.
Thank you so much, Bless. Everybody give Bless a 7 in the chat room, please, please. And while you do that, I just want to touch bases on something, because he says something that I'm remiss that I didn't mention earlier. And it talks about dreams. It talks about, or it goes back to when we were younger and we had those aspirations, and then life came along, and our dreams kind of slowly went away because we had to deal with the reality of being an adult and getting a job and paying bills, taking care of kids. And some of our dreams went away because we had to maintain those things. But I want to show you guys something, man. This is a way for you to fulfill your dreams. I just want to touch on some numbers that my brother just kind of mentioned. Do you realize that as an Icon 600, that's adding an extra $7,200 to your home income? At an Icon 1500, that's adding $18,000 to your income, along with what you're already doing. At an Icon 3000, that is $36,000 of added income to your home. And the Icon 5000 is $60K added to what you're doing already. Nobody's telling you to stop working. But what could an extra $60,000 in your income do for you? What kind of level of freedom can that acquire for you? Would you agree with me that if this does what it says it does, that everybody would flock to it? Because this is really happening. We have people that are amassing this amount of money in record time, in 2 months, in 2 or 3 days, they're getting residual income. We want people to be able to go back to dreaming and then live in that dream. Now, I'm going to close it out with this, guys. Get back with the person that brought you here. If you have any questions whatsoever, ask them. But I think that you know in your heart where you stand at. I appreciate the attention that all of you brought, and I just appreciate you showing up. Thank you very much, and I hope to see you in the Stop Playing movement. Y'all stop playing. Terry, can you close us out, brother? Well, I know my brother probably had to mute out, but I'm going to end the call with that, guys. If you have any questions, please get back with the person that brought you here. If it's me, contact me. I appreciate your time and attention. Y'all have a great night. God bless.